So in this video, we're going to talk about why chosen ones do not get along with people at the workplace, public, you name it. So the reason this happens is because, first of all, others can sense you have a very strong sense of self, purpose. You are here and you were put here on earth for a reason. They can feel that about you. They know you're not like them. They know they're lost. They know you're not. So any amount of interaction with these individuals further exposes who you actually are on the inside. And this is where the animosity starts to build up. They view you differently when they first seen you. As they get to know you, as more conversations are had, that's when things start to get weird. That's when they slowly start to realize who you really are, and it's not who they wanted you to be. They wanted you to be just like them. Life is a competition when you think about it. And it's not that we are in competition, but it seems as if everybody else is in competition with us. Because we are competing with ourselves. We don't care about he, she, they, whatever gender comes across. I don't care if it's a transgender. We're not in competition. We look ourselves in the mirror. We have to be the best that we can be, so we can create the life that we want to live. Not everybody has this mindset. Chosen ones have this mindset. Not everybody does. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people are afraid. A lot of people are intimidated. A lot of people are backed into a corner. When they see you, they start to compare themselves to you. They start to get weird and fidgety. And you're just there, like you don't care. That's hilarious. That's funny that you're acting that way, because I don't think that way. I think above the way that you're moving right now. And that's all you can think. It's like there's much bigger problems in life than to worry about some human being who's in front of you, who's trying to judge and compare and create weird energy. You guys know as chosen ones exactly what I'm talking about. It's just mind-blowing. Like, that's who they are. That's their mindset. They're afraid to think any bigger. They're afraid to go any further. But that is what we must do. We must go further. We must do the things that other people are unwilling to do. They notice that about you. And if some of you are still in the workplace, people in the workplace know you're not going to be there for long. You're just there to pick up a paycheck and you're going to be gone because you have a much greater purpose in life. I remember being 19, working at some fish plant for like a couple months. There's people that's been there for over 10 years, some probably longer. When you go in there, they can just look at you and they know, this guy ain't going to be there for that long. Because look at him, look at his potential, look at how he moves. Look how jacked this guy is. He's gonna do much better than this. That's when things start to get weird. That's when people start to act weird around you because they know, bro. They know you're above what they're going to do. They know you're above the life they've been living. They know you're young, you're just getting started, and you're going to go on in life and do some pretty significant things. That's where all this stuff comes from. It's simple. Chosen ones are also not these mystical creature, fairy tale, whatever you want to think. It's not that. It's just, you're here for a greater purpose. You're here to make the world better. You're here as an example of what more people should be like but aren't. You are a leader. You're here to lead. You're here to inspire. You're here to motivate. You're here to make the world go round the way it's supposed to. So many human beings today self-sabotage, 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 average, just barely getting by. And it's okay to just barely get by at times throughout your life. It is not okay to stay that way. It is not okay to live your whole life just getting by, because you could have done more. You could have done more work to get yourself further ahead. That's what the sacrifice is about. You're going to have to feel some pain sometimes. You're going to have to bite your tongue. You're going to have to feel pain. You're going to have to feel discomfort to get ahead. That's what it's like. You're going to have to feel overworked sometimes, burned out sometimes, recover from that, keep going. That's what this life is all about. And it's also not that rough the whole time. There's just times where it gotta be that way for a little bit. And you have to be built like that, bro. I always knew I was. I always knew I was built like that. I can do things in this life. Why? Because I feel powerful. I don't feel powerless. I can feel the power within myself. I don't feel weak. I don't feel lost. Oh my God. I don't feel that way. I feel like I can do things. I have a mind. I have a body and a frame that I'm in. I feel like I can do things. I'm bold like that. A game changer. A competitor. I can do things. We're just different, bro. We are cut from a different cloth than other people in the world who want to take a back step, who want to just stay still, who don't want to do enough. We do too much. We be doing too much, bro. So when we get around people, they know that about us, and they start to feel insecure. They start to feel a bit upset because we are the ones that are ahead in life. They envy that. They don't like us because of it. So you guys have a lot of questions. I do a lot of calls with you guys, and it's a basic stuff like this, bro. I've dissected down so many different life situations that you guys have thrown my way, and I'll never not be able to do that. It is what I do. I understand life. I understand psychology. I understand people. I'm in the thick of everything. I've went through everything and come out on top. It's not that I went through things. I went through things and also came out on top, which means I know what I'm doing. The world, people, everyone could not get to me. They could not break me. They could affect me at times. They could not keep me down. They could not break me. I have risen above it all. Nobody could just have their way with me. Nah, I'm going to have my way with you, and there's nothing you're going to do about it. That's the way it be around here. And that's the way everybody should live, because no one does have any power over you. Nobody has any say over you. Nobody. You have a life. You have decisions. You make your own decisions, and your own decisions makes your life. Who cares what some hater says? Who cares what some idiot says over there? Okay. So what are you going to do now? That's what I thought. I would like to see what you're going to do now. There you go. And you keep moving. You keep moving in life. He said, she said, who gives a fuck? All you got to say is, watch what I'm going to do. I even remember a past friend that I had that I'm not friends with anymore. This was in 2020. He's like, because I had some life momentum, I had some things going for me, more than he clearly had at the time, and obviously I'm significantly way above where I used to be even in 2020. This dude has the nerve to say, "What have you done? Where have you been?" Like trying to like say that I've done nothing significant or nothing impressive, or as if I wasn't going to do anything impressive. And I said, watch. Watch. What do you know? Who do you know? Where have you been? I said, watch this. That's all you have to say. You don't got to explain yourself. You don't even got to get offended by that stuff. Watch this. Because you have it, bro. Anybody can question you. Some of your family can question you. Some people can think you're not as good as you are. Just tell them, watch. Give me some time. Just watch. Nobody's made it overnight. We're fucking young. Watch this. The amount of people I've proved wrong, guys, I can't count it on 2 hands. Give me 10 hands. Couldn't count it. And you know what happens when you prove people wrong? It pisses them off. Because this goes to show and prove you is him. You is him. They was not him. They try to act like they was him by trying to downplay you. So when you end up on top and they're just miserable, not doing good, whatever's going on, it just, bro, they're going to disappear, fall off the face of the earth. They're going to keep living their little life of whatever they're living. And you're going to keep going forward. It's about consistency, guys. It's about discipline. It's about taking care of yourself, doing what's right. It's not about moving Mount Everest overnight. It's about the daily disciplines and habits every single day of your life. Barely getting off track. Here and there, little bits you get off track, do something fun, hocus pocus, blow a fucking flower out of the ground. For the most part, you're on track. You're doing the things you're supposed to be doing so you can live the life a lot of other people can't because they didn't do those things. Life is about decisions, guys. Our decisions shapes our life. It's that simple. If you sit on the couch all day, eating Cheetos, just popping those things into your mouth like they're candy, it is candy, pretty much, and you don't move, you're going to be a Cheeto eating dork with a belly. You get up, you get off that couch, you eat yourself, you get yourself a nice chicken breast with some rice and some broccoli or something. You eat some good food, you feel good so you can move, you can go to the gym, you can pump iron, you can curl those dumbbells, you can do whatever you want. You come back, you're refreshed, you eat another nice meal, some steak and potatoes and a little bit of greens on the side, whatever you want. An egg omelet with some peppers, spinach, mushrooms, onions. Eat some good stuff, take care of yourself. I don't understand how it's this fucking difficult for people to just do. Like, it blows my mind. But then again, it's all about what you want. Because you can be a Cheeto eating dork. You can be Mr. Fit, healthy, rich, vibrant, energetic, travel the world, do things you want to do. Life is what you make it. That's the bottom line. So, as a chosen one, when you have to be forced sometimes in environments where you're not going to be for long. You're not going to fit in the workplace. You're not going to fit in if you go to school short term. Chosen ones have gone to school before. But what they do to this day has nothing to do with school. Nothing to do with it. Not a damn thing. Because they recognized what is what. I don't need this. I don't need to be tied in with the government system. I don't need some job to work for somebody else when I can work for myself. I can do this stuff on my own. I can work by myself. I can work on myself so I can work by myself. That's the model to live by. People don't know. People are so afraid to start a business, to do this, to do that. And it's because they don't have the confidence to make the first step to even start the business because they don't trust themselves. You have to put yourself in a position where you have supreme confidence, where you trust yourself to start your own business, company, corporation, whatever you want to do. That's what it comes down to. You need that confidence. You need the swagger. You need the ability to be able to lead. What does that entail? No one's just confident from just staying still every day in a corner, just standing there. What do confident people do? They get after it. They move, they're active, they hit the gym, they eat right, they eat well, they take care of themselves. If you take care of yourself, you can take care of your business, you can take care of your family, you can take care of things that you're supposed to overall. People don't know how to run a business. Run yourself. Run your damn self so you can run a business. You can't just exist looking like some giraffe or some shit. You have to take care of yourself. You have to feed yourself right, move right, activity-wise, nutrition-wise, educate yourself. This turns you into a different human being. Imagine just sitting there smoking weed. Imagine just sitting there just eating pies and cookies and just ice cream and just Kentucky Fried Chicken and the worst stuff. Imagine just sitting there eating that stuff, not moving, not active, just And then imagine eating nutritious meals. And imagine going to the gym. And imagine getting your shit together. Now you have the confidence to get after it in life. To go to the top. But hey, it's all about what you want to do. This is how chosen ones move. Chosen ones are born entrepreneurs. That's what this is about. All the other individuals in the world, they just don't get it, bro. They don't know the world. And it's because they don't know themselves. And it's okay if you're young to not know yourself. It is not okay to get older and to still not know yourself. You messed up. And even if you're old and you still don't know yourself, it's now time to get started. It's now time to get to know yourself so you can do the things in this life that you want to do. That's what life is about. It's not about just living to live. It's about living to make a difference. It's about living your best life. And you have to figure that out on your own. You have to figure that out. How can I do it? What do I have to do? What is it going to take? It's going to take a valiant effort. It's going to take every single day putting your best foot forward so you can get that life that you want. That's what it comes down to. And you can't be worried about the haters. You can't be worried about the people at the workplace. You can't be worried about the short-term situations you find yourself in where some of those people is going to try to bring you down. That is what you cannot worry about. You have to take care of you so you can take care of everything that's in your life. And that's what this comes down to, bro. It's about using this. This is the most powerful thing. This creates muscles. This creates everything. Literally everything. It is your brain. And we have to start using that to its fullest potential, which is impossible. Because most humans use about such a small percentage of what their brain is capable of. But we have to use it to the max. We have to put in effort. We have to try. We have to really fucking try. The more you want things, the more of a hunger that you have to want things in life, the more you're going to get those things in life that you're so fucking hungry for. That, bro, that is facts. If you just want things, I want that. I want that. I want to drive that car. I want to live way over there one day. I want this. I want that. You're never going to get those things. You have to visualize what you want, and you have to have this fucking hunger to get it, this aggressive hunger. I need to fucking do this. How do I do this? You have to think about it all the time, and you have to think of ways of how you're going to do certain things. If you really want things, you need that type of hunger. And I'm just going to end the video like that. You guys know what you just have to do. I know what I have to do. I've been doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. We will see y'all at the top.